figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right. YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another video. And basically we're grouping some Ninja Turtles figures together. And we're going to unbox them, review them briefly, like we call them quick cut unboxings, and rank them from our least favorite to our favorite, obviously understanding that we like them all because we purchased them. So in this episode, we're going to have 5 figures, 2 from NECA, 3 from Super 7. So we're going to go Colossus of the Swamps, Napoleon Bonafrog. So the 2 NECAs are going to be big boys. We're going to go with the Colossal Chrome Dome from NECA. And then representing Super 7, we're going to have Sewer Samurai Leonardo, Sewer Surfer Michelangelo, and Punk Rocker Donatello. So that's going to be the 5 figures we're going to review in this episode. We're going to get them out of the boxes. We'll look at their accessories. We'll look at the figures overall, and then we'll rank them. I'm excited about all of these. I bought a whole wave to get one of these, and then I just traded the other 3 away to That's Entertainment in Worcester. With that wave, I can't remember which one came in that way, but it had Leatherhead, Krang, and Ray Fillet with it. I traded those 3 to Etsy. They've since sold Leatherhead and Krang, but I think Ray Fillet is still hanging around there. But anyways, I believe that was Sewer Surfer Mikey, if I remember correctly. And these other ones I just bought on sales when they were like half price or less than half price, because we don't want to pay $55 a figure for these, but 25 bucks I'm in on. I think the most expensive one was the 2 NECAs. We paid $30 a piece for, and they're normally like 50 because they were the big boys. So we'll get these out of the package and see what we're working with. All right, since he's on the table, we'll start with Super 7 Punk Rocker Donatello. Looks like he comes with a couple of alternate head sculpts. He's got a mic stand, a mic, a guitar. It says, "The Pierce Punker of Kickin' Keyboards. Listen up, Spudheads. Punker Don isn't a scum-sucking, stage-diving sewerhead. He's a kicking cowabunga keyboardist of calamity. He's going to slam dance the foot into submission. This mutant mohawk of mayhem will make mincemeat out of any mindless minion who can't rock and roll. He'll crank your cranium with his punk funk flute bow, then slide you on the inside with a flip of his flying record disc. But be wise, dudes. The only thing more grating than Don's music is Shredder's armor. So watch the wax blast out of your ears, because the punk sonic sounds of Don have dawned." Damn, that was a mouthful. So here's Punker Don out of the package, right? And he's looking pretty nice. He does come with 2 alternate head sculpts. I sort of like this tongue out one, which we might use. Or he comes with glasses on, sort of rocking out head sculpt. We have the mic stand with the microphone that we can attach, which we will obviously use and hopefully not break. We have the flute bow, as they mentioned. Obviously, I think we're going to use the guitar, however, or the keyboard. We've got the tuning fork. We've got the flying record disc. And then we have multiple choice for the right hand. We've got a Fist of Fury. He's got a gripping hand on. We've got a more open hand. And then we've got a pointer finger for the right hand. Same choices for the left hand. Pointer, more open, and Fist of Fury. So we're going to get, I like the necklace for sure. We're going to get this alternate head sculpt on Donatello. I think I'm going to get this one on him, and the guitar, and we'll be back. All right, I kept saying guitar. Obviously, I meant keyboard. We did put on this head sculpt. It's a little bit challenging with those pointy hairs. It's a little bit, we got his necklace is badass. We changed this hand out so it could go with the keyboard. I'm not honestly quite sure where this chain goes. I'll have to figure that out later, but I definitely like the keyboard better than the flute bow. And then I don't know that there's anywhere to attach the flying disc. So we have alternate methodologies that we could. We got the tuning fork. So he comes with a great deal of accessories, but there he is in all of his punk rocker glory, Punk Rocker Donatello. And like I said, bevy of accessories, right? I mean, there's so many. I haven't opened too many Super 7s because I like the way they look so good in the pack, but I want to get these in the turtle display. So there's Don, Punk Rocker Donatello, Super 7. All right, up next, we'll go big boy Napoleon Bonafrog from NECA. It says, Napoleon Bonafrog, Floridian, amphibian punk, searching for a way to tap into the hidden hunger that all frogs have. Then an accidental overdose from the muta-shooter alters his body chemistry, and now when Napoleon Bonafrog gets hopping mad, a terrible transformation occurs. The mutant is driven by aggravation, pursued by an arch-villain. The mutant is wanted to push a war machine out of the Arctic snow. However, the Ninja Turtles know Napoleon Bonafrog to be a friend, and Donatello knows to save that friendship, he must find a way to reverse the monstrous metamorphosis. Only then will Napoleon Bonafrog be able to quell the belligerent batracian inside of him. All right, so here's Napoleon Bonafrog out of the package, and he is a colossal one, right? So he is one of the big beefy boys. He's probably going to have to go on our beefy boy display, even though that's not Ninja Turtles, because I don't think we're going to have room. He does come with a more innocent head sculpt or whatever that we're not going to use. I just don't really dig it. He comes out of the pack with Fists of Fury. He does come with alternate open hands and alternate gripping hands as well. Not familiar with the character. He comes with this blaster. I don't know if this is supposed to be his or whose. And then he comes with alternate head sculpts for Genghis Frog, and I don't know whoever this is, so obviously we won't use those. But he is quite the beefy boy. He's got double jointed pinned knees. He's got pinned elbows, right? Huge beefy boy, Napoleon Bonafrog is. NECA, but he does have an ab crunch, even though he's a big beefy boy. He's got, I mean, he can pose around. He's just obviously a little stiff because he's just out of the package, but we're just going to get him into our display. So figure number 2, NECA, if we can get him to stand, because if he falls over, we're going to have some issues. Beefy boy Napoleon Bonafrog, who has a bevy of accessories as well. All right, up next we're going to go Super 7 Sewer Surfer Michelangelo, the wet and wild wave riding reptile. There's a wild wave roaring in, and Mike's riding it all the way. He's been working hard to blast the foot, and now he's ready to blast a beach, sewer surfer style. Armed to the teeth with turtle treats, Mike's the ultimate party warrior. He's ditched to drips, joined up with his boogie boarding buddies, and strayed for spray. Watch him snap open cans of the crab, keep his balance with the sewer shark twins, all on his sewer-worthy surfboard. So we're going to get Sewer Surfer Michelangelo out of the package. See what we're working with. All right, so I would like to point out that he comes with a weapons rack that's sort of more vintage style. I'm leaving that in there because he comes with all these weapons, and these are all just in orange, so we'll just show the other ones. We're going to leave this just the way it is, but he's got nunchucks, he's got the stars, he's got the attachment for the surfboard, he's got the turtle wax pucks. So he's got everything, it's just in orange. All right, so with that being said, these are obviously a nod to the vintage line, Sewer Surfer Mikey from back in the day. He's got quite all these little creatures on the bottom of him. His head sculpt is quite nice. He does come with sunglasses, but I don't know how well they're going to fit him. I had a hell of a time getting them out of the package, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't think they... I don't know how we got those on. Hang on. So I think that's the best I'm going to be able to get those on. He comes with the flippers, right? Obviously, he comes with the surfboard, which is cowabunga, dude. 2-foot peg, so we can get him posed up, which we'll do. He does have an alternate head sculpt where he's doesn't have the tongue out. I'm going to keep it the way that it is. He comes with the 2 stars, also in orange, right? Like we saw from the other wreck. He comes with his little crab companion. The turtle wax pucks that we saw in orange come in color right here. So I'll have to figure out where those go. Once again, like I said, I never had the vintage turtles. He comes with 3 sets of alternate hands. Sort of the Fists of Fury, gripping hands, and the more open hands. Right? And then he comes with his sets of nunchucks that are covered in seaweed to match the character. We have the holster on the back, which is probably where we're going to put those. Cowabunga, dude. I mean, I like him a lot. I've never surfed a day in my life. I'm assuming that's the way that attaches, right? So that he doesn't lose his board. I don't know much about where these pucks go. We did get the nunchucks in on the back. But this is probably how we're going to pose up Sewer Surfer Mikey, obviously. Once again with the bevy accessories. We'll probably let his little crab right on the board with him. Or display it that way at least. I'm probably going to put these pucks away so I don't lose them. And we may change the hands, but for now we'll just go with that, right? So Bunker Don, Napoleon Bonafrog from NECA, and Sewer Surfer Mikey from Super 7. So Super 7, NECA, Super 7. We'll go NECA again. We'll go Colossal Chrome Dome next. All right, it says a robotic warrior of superior intelligence. Chrome Dome was created to command the foot soldiers during construction of the Technodrome Mark II. With its impenetrable adamantium skin, Shredder designed the colossal Chrome Dome to be utterly invincible. Unless turtles can discover Chrome Dome's vulnerable control panel, they are no match for the mighty mechanical menace. All right, only 5 figures in this video, but they're all huge. So here's Colossal Chrome Dome. He's going to be like a 12-inch tall figure. Easy, I think. He comes with open hands out of the package. He does also come with straight splayed out hands. He comes with trigger fingers. Well, trigger finger for this hand and a gripping hand as an alternate choice. Another gripping hand here for the swords that he comes with, and then he comes with Fists of Fury. So he does come with 2 pretty badass swords. He comes with this blaster weapon, so we're going to get the appropriate hand on so that we can use that. He does have a sheath for the swords, which is nice, and he comes with this nice computer that we're going to steal to use with our G.I. Joes, I believe, in our command posts, where we have Dial Tone and John Raymond Arnold from Jurassic Park, Samuel L. Jackson in action figure form set up. We bought 2 of those figures for the computers, but to get a 3rd computer in Chrome Dome is kind of clutch. So we'll get Chrome Dome equipped and we'll be back. Again, we have to make sure that Chrome Dome stands well or we'll have a huge fig catastrophe. But we got him equipped with his blaster, the sheath for the swords. I mean, he's just badass looking. I really like this figure. He is a big beefy boy, and I knew that, and that's why I've been avoiding taking these guys. Well, their packages were beefy, but I was like, we finally have a beefy boy shelf now. So Chrome Dome and Napoleon Bonafrog will obviously go on that shelf, and we'll figure out where the Super 7 turtles are going to go. He comes with his computer, but like I said, we're going to steal that for use of G.I. Joe. So we got Punker Don, Napoleon Bonafrog, Sewer Surfer Mike, and Colossal Chrome Dome. That leaves Sewer Samurai Leonardo. Because of his nightmarish ninja maneuvers, Leonardo has advanced to earn his samurai status. Now Leo, the Sewer Samurai, can really take charge. With the traditional training of the past, Leo's now ready to pulverize the present. Watch the foot fall to their knobby knees when they wage war against this top turtle teen. Nothing can shell-shock the Shogun. He's got it all. Samurai sewer sword and shield, battle-ready samurai suit, and a wacky war banner. All right, once again, as with Mikey, he comes with the more vintage style accessories, all in green. We're going to leave those just where they are because he's got a bevy of weapons in color that we're going to use instead. But if you were more vintage style, you got this extra weapons rack. It's pick your poison on the weapons colors. All right, I think Leo is the most accessory-laden one yet. Right, and it looks like he has a different style hand, which it looks like is going to make him challenging to get out to put on his weapons, but we're going to give it a whirl. But first off, he does come with the Sewer Samurai flag, and it looks like there's a spot to attach that on his back. There is, so we'll do that. He comes, oh, damn it. I was hoping to avoid fig catastrophes, but I guess I did not have Chrome Dome set up as well as I thought. I think we didn't lose too much, so pardon that. All right, so he comes with a shield. He comes with an alternate, more samurai head sculpt, which I'm definitely going to use. He comes with a variety of swords, and I may have, yep, there we go. So he comes with 3 that are all the same length. There's 2 of them. Here's the 3rd, and then he comes with a shorter sword. He does have a sheath for one of the swords, and it looks like he has attachments for the others right here on his side. He's got himself some Wolverine claws, which you know I'm always a big fan of, but probably not going to use on this one. We got 2 throwing stars. We'll see if we can figure out where they attach. And then we got 3 of these throwing knives. as well. They're pretty fly. And then we have a piece of pizza. And then we got 3 different sets of alternate hands, right? Is it 3? It could be 2. I think it's 3, but the other ones may have went flying. Yeah, they did. There's one when Chrome Dome went over. We might be missing a hand. Bear with me. Yeah, we're missing a hand. Let's see if we can find it. All right, we found the hand, but we're going to get Leo equipped the way that we want to have him set up, and we shall be back. All right, I got to say, his fucking hands were almost impossible to get off. And then, while I want to use his freaking alternate head sculpt, I can't get it to stay on. I fucking fault with it. So while I think he's the coolest looking figure, he's the biggest pain in the ass of the ones that we've opened so far. But we do have storage for the sword, storage for another sword back here, the flag there. I put the regular head sculpt back on him because it at least stays on. I feel like this one is not deep enough or something, or I'm just a moron, but I can't get it to stay on, although I would like to use the Onimask head sculpt. I just... fucking A. And he's very, 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 very loose in the legs. So I don't know if I got a defective one, or I know he was probably the first one that was made, shambles. But I'm a little bit peeved because Leonardo, just functionality-wise, he's very loosey-goosey. I don't know if you can see it, but he's loosey-goosey. I mean, I'll have to use a figure stand for him anyway. Appearance-wise, he looks very nice. But functionality-wise, I'm disappointed, right? So, and it could be user error. It could be a little bit of both. We got the shield. I don't know if we can store it on the figure or not. I'm not going to keep futzing with it right now. This thing's coming off. Fuck that. We're not using that. We'll just go this route. I'll probably put him on a figure stand. He does come with a bevy of accessories. This head being the coolest one. But, yeah. I can't get it to stay on. So Sewer Samurai Leo, I'm going to get a figure stand. Let's see if we can move Donatello out of the way. This is a little bit of a longer video. Apologize. All right. Let me get the stand just so we can put Leo on. And then we'll rank them really quick. So I was thinking I was going to like Leo the best, but fucking Leo kind of sucks. Functionality-wise. Which is unfortunate. And yeah, shoes aren't even going to let me use a figure stand. So, all right, shambles. So let's rank them. I think Chrome Dome's going to be my favorite. So we're going to go Chrome Dome at number 1. Big colossal Chrome Dome here. Leo was going to be up there because he's got a bevy of accessories. But I think I'm going to go Sewer Surfer Mikey in second. I just like the surfboard. We're going to go Punker Dawn in third. Right? Leo is going to finish 4th because of his just multiple issues I'm having with him, and he's pissing me off at the moment. And then Genghis Frog, who I thought I was going to like best, he's going to finish last, but I do like them all. That's obviously why I purchased them. So Colossal Chrome Dome in first place, Sewer Surfer Mike second, Punker Dawn third, Sewer Samurai Leo 4th. Not Genghis, Napoleon Boner Frog in 5th. But I love them all. Right, not all in on the Turtles line, just getting the ones that we like, and we obviously like these. So as always, it's been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace. Peace.